Hey YouTube, Smoky Mountain Piper here. Um, Today I'm doing figure I'd just do a little video. Um, Got my Peterson pipe here with some apple flavor, and I love this pipe. Elegant, simple, can't go wrong with it. Um, Today I was just, you know, I gotta get ready for my colonoscopy tomorrow, and I'm not really thrilled about tomorrow, but figured I would have a smoke today, and it's not gonna hurt me. Um, I don't have to start that stuff until around like 4, so something like that later on today. So that's cool. Um, but I was doing some experimenting. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit with matches and lighters today, and um, it's true. You know, matches compared to lighters. Um, it preserves the flavor of the tobacco a little bit more. I don't like matches because, well, with wind and things like that, it sucks. So on those types of days, you need a lighter. I don't care who you are. People, oh, you're not supposed to use lighters. The whole rules of, of what to do and what not to do. And people, I go online and I listen to a lot of the people on there. George Bruno is one. Stuff and Things, Bradley. Um, there's a few others that they just basically say, whatever you have, use it. It's fine. It just, I don't know. I don't think you're really gonna get beat up for lighting a pipe with a bic or anything like that. But when there's not much of a wind and you can actually use matches, I like to use matches because it's you can definitely taste a little bit more of the tobacco, I guess, especially if it's a aromatic type tobacco. Non-aromatic tobaccos, you don't really need to worry about that. But I haven't had a pipe in a while. Um, so I figured I would fire up a pipe for today. I had a cigar earlier. Um, I'm gonna do a video on those cigars because I don't think I've done a video on those yet. But they're a cigar that I buy at the place that I work. They're about 8 something, 9 something. Well, $9 with tax, maybe 8 something, like 8.88 for a pack. I think they come with six cigars, and they're very, no, not small, but they're very, like, the Western cigars that you see. They're long, and they're not the fat quarter size. They're like, like that. But they're, about as long as, as this pipe. You know what I mean? They're okay for $8. $9 with tax. They're not bad. I'd smoke them. I smoke those when I try to save the good stuff for like special occasions or special events coming up. Like 4th of July is coming up pretty soon, and I would like to. I'm probably gonna bring a cigar and a pipe with me. Um, it depends on where I go. If I go to my buddy's house, I might bring 2 cigars, one for him and one for me, and then a pipe for the rest of the time. But I can make a cigar last hours. Depends on what we talk about. But he loves cigars so much. He can just go right through them, and it's just like, dude, like I have a whole half left, and he's just He's got down to like that little nub, and it's pretty funny. But the one's picking up, so I guess I'm gonna use my lighter. There's a subtle difference between a lighter and a um and matches. A little bit of a subtle difference, not that much, but still. Um, don't matter to me. Like I said, I'm pretty much kind of like how George Bruno is. Find a lighter, okay. Does it work? Okay, cool. Matches, okay, cool. If it's not windy or anything like that. But yeah, it's just some apple flavored in my Peterson pipe. Sterling silver band around it. Needs to be cleaned, but I kind of like it looks like a gunmetal type look on there, and I kind of like that. I don't really like shiny type stuff. I like subtle things. Um, but yeah, I figure I'd have a smoke today. I'm gonna have multiple smokes today. Um, but yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy the day. It's a rainy on and off day, so I don't really. I ain't got nothing to do. Can't do anything anyway because I gotta prep for my colonoscopy tomorrow, like I said, and that's gonna be at 8 in the morning, which I gotta wake up early for tomorrow so that I can shower and get ready. And then I have the next day off that I requested from work, just so I can recuperate more, get out of the house, and get ready for the work week. Because the second through I think the fourth or fifth, I'm pretty much working. I got early shifts, so it's cool. We get out of here by the time it gets too crazy in the parking lot. Shoot, I remember 4th of July working every time, and there was some late nights. Well, not late, but late enough to where it's like, all right, it's 7 o'clock. The parking lot's getting jammed. I don't, want to be here right now. There's too many people, too many cars. Something's gonna happen. Or I just get into a panic attack over that stuff. And so I remember one time just trying to back out was so difficult. People are trying to come in, find a parking spot, and it's like, let me get out so that you can have this spot. But everybody's just, you know, like, oh, I want a parking spot now. And it's like, well, you can't have it now. You ain't letting me get out of here. And, but yeah, 4th of July's and stuff like that is pretty crazy. Um, really just depends. But hopefully tomorrow my colonoscopy goes well. Um, just one of those days. I don't know why, but I've been wanting to smoke um, my clay pipe again. I've been wanting to get that out. The original Gandalf pipe was originally clay. It wasn't wood, but I can understand why they would take out the clay for like the movies and stuff, because clay, I mean, if you drop a clay pipe, it's pretty much broken, unless you know somebody that has a kiln and that could, fix it for you other than that. But yeah, it's just, I have been seeing this red Mustang driving past for the past 3 to 4 days now, back and forth. Don't know where they go, don't care. And then there's a Nissan 350 or whatever the heck those cars are. 2, 3 days driving past. And they're not typical cars that you see driving past. A lot of times you see like older trucks and things like that, older cars, rust buckets, things like that. But these cars are just, they're just not typical for a normal Western Carolina person. But yeah, I can't eat anything today. That sucks. I can drink. Can't drink alcohol, but I can drink. I can smoke, drink, watch TV. And tomorrow, good God. 8 in the morning. I gotta be there. I can barely be at work at 8 in the morning, and they expect me to be there for a colonoscopy at 8 in the morning. Like, can I get something a little later in the day, like 10, somewhere around there? 11, something like that. Shoot. Even on my days off, I don't get up until, I try to sleep in no later than 10, like 9 o'clock, 9:30, that's a good time to get up. But I'm trying to remember when I bought this lighter. Like, I know where I bought it from. I don't exactly remember who. But I remember buying this pipe. Or this lighter, I mean. It was at a flea market. Guy was selling a pipe bag, or a tobacco bag, I should say, and then he wasn't selling this at first, but he decided to sell it. And the pipe, I remember, I like the pipe that I bought from him. It was cool because you could it was one of those types of pipes where you set it down, you don't need a pipe stand, you just set it down and it stands up by itself. And then I think I spent 25, something like that. He sold me the pipe for 10. Maybe it was somewhere around there, 20, maybe 25, something like that. Sold me the pipe. He sold me the bag, and I use the bag from time to time. I actually put it with my newer travel bag that I bought for my pipes. I have two specific pipes that I designated for traveling. They're both Dr. Grabo's, or one's a Dr. Grabo, one I can't remember what it was. One's a bent pipe and one's a straight pipe. Found both of them at a antique shop, which it was funny because the one pipe wasn't in a glass case, and I found it and I said, "Oh." I picked it up and I'm just like, "Okay." Picked it up, carried it, I'm going, "Oh, I found a little pipe stands," and I'm looking and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I saw pipes that were in the glass case, and I said, well, I found this pipe out. It wasn't in a glass case, and she goes, really? And I said, yeah. I said, I don't know if someone was buying it or some I don't remember. And she goes, you know what probably happened? I was probably holding it, trying to put it in the case, and never put it in the case. And I said, oh, I like it. I would like to buy it. And she goes, oh, that's fine. We can sell you that pipe. And she says, oh, we have some others in the case if you'd like to look at those. And I said, oh yeah, sure. And I asked her, I said, do you have any church wood? And she looked at me, she goes, what's church wood? And I said, it's one of those long stem pipes. She said, oh. I said, no, I wish we had, but we only usually get like the short pipes and stuff. I said, okay, that's cool. I like the church wardens because the smoke is cooler. I mean, this pipe is cool. I mean, pipes like this are okay too. Um, they don't get really warm. I like a pipe more for like the cooler weather because it's like, oh, my pipe's getting too hot. I need to take a break. My hands are cold. And you hold on to your pipe and your hands are warm again. I kind of like that. Cigars, that's more for me like summertime, springtime, because they really don't get all that hot until they get down to the nub part. And then pretty much by then, if you don't have like some type of what are those corn cob holder thingies, that you put in the corn cob and you eat instead of actually touching the corn. Just take one of those and stick it into the nub, and you can finish it as far as you can get. But yeah, I saw the one pipe in there. I've never seen it. Looked interesting. It had nice designs on it. Picked it up. I said, "Oh, I'll take that one." And she goes, "Okay." And I bought those two pipes, and I designated those two pipes especially for traveling. Um, I don't think they have any metal on them, so that's another reason why I chose them. Because say like if I did go on a plane, you know what I mean? Like there's no like bull crap, there's nothing like that. Because I would most likely have that with my carry-on. I think you can have like two carry-ons or whatever. So it's like, okay, I'll take two carry-ons and then maybe one big bag just in case or whatever. I don't know. Depends. Um, but yeah, that's saw those pipes and I said, yeah, those would make good. Have a straight pipe and have a bent pipe. Now that doesn't mean that I wouldn't take a church warden somewhere. I would probably take either one of my Lord of the Rings church wardens, or I would probably take you see the Cobbit Wizard, or I would take I don't think I would take my clay pipe. I don't think I would take my clay pipe anywhere. Um, but probably one of the Lord of the Rings pipes, along with the Wizard pipe, the Cobbit Wizard, and then maybe I have another one that's a little bit. It's a cherry. Uh, I did a video with it one time. I'd probably take that one or something like that. Um, yeah, I just like church wardens. I don't know why. I just like long stem pipes. I They look cool. They smoke cool. But I like like a pipe like this or even smaller pipe. Like I like a pipe small enough to travel with. You know what I mean? Like where the hell did you get a pipe from? It's like, oh, I've had it, and it's like they look at you like, well, where the hell did you pull that out of? And it's like, oh, my pocket. um, but yeah, I think he sold me this lighter for $5. So, but it was weird because he said that they don't make these types anymore with the pipe inserts, and I find them online, or you still find them. It's just they're pretty expensive. So I think that's why he sold this to me. But my mom got to come home yesterday, so she's doing better. Thank you for everyone out there that wanted to know. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the love. But yeah, she came home. She's doing good. And like I said, today is going to be a heck of a day, and tomorrow is going to be a heck of a day too. But tomorrow I can't wait because one, after the procedure I get to eat. And my mom was like, "Well, what do you want to eat tomorrow?" I said, "I want steak. I want sauteed onions, baked potato, fried green tomatoes. You name it. I want food." But I like a pipe on a cold, not cold, but a cool rainy day. It's trying to rain again. It's but last night I was on eBay and I ordered a butane lighter. Um, the lady was selling it because it was her late husband's, and I guess most pipe smokers, things like that, like when if they don't have kids, or if they don't have someone to pass things down to, they kind of sell them. They go, "Well, I hope I sell this to a fellow pipe smoker." And after I bought the pipe, I wanted to message her, and I introduced myself. I told her who I was, and I said, "Well, I bought your husband's uh, pipe lighter." And I told her, I said, "I promise I'll take care of it." And she wrote me back, and she says, "Wow, you have no idea how much that means to me. I will ship the lighter off tomorrow. I really appreciate that." And I'm excited about getting it, but it's an item that it's something that when I do get it, I really I'm going to take care of. I always take care of. My almost father-in-law, um, about a year ago, bought me this pipe, and it was hand carved by a Native American, Cherokee Native American, and his mother sold it because he passed away. I don't know how. She wouldn't say anything, but her son passed away, and he said that he wanted it to go to someone, another fellow pipe smoker, and he heard the story of it, and he knew that I would take care of it. And to this day, um, almost 2 years, maybe a little bit over 2 years now, um, I have that pipe um, on my mantle above the fireplace with a Native American It's a pipe rest that looks like an old moccasin, like a little kid's shoe. I have it in there, and I have it on my mantelpiece. And I don't smoke it. I don't. It's got cracks in the bowl, and I don't want to damage it any further. So basically, all that it really is just it's like a souvenir type, like display only type pipe. And she sold that to my almost father-in-law, and like I said, to this day I've kept good care of it. I've always made sure that it was in the stand. If it somehow fell out of the stand, I would immediately, when I noticed it, put it back in the stand. Um, but I just take care of it. I don't dust it or some stuff like that, really. But like I'll pick it up, look at it, make sure that there's no more further damage to it, and put it back. And just from another pipe smoker to another, respect. You know what I mean? And but yeah, today's a crazy day and rainy day. So I'm kind of glad it is a rainy day since I can't do anything really. Um, but I'm going to get back to relaxing and smoking my apple flavored, which actually really tastes really good. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I haven't had it in a while. Um, but I'm gonna give you guys some advice when you guys buy bulk tobacco. If you buy bulk tobacco and you put it in a mason jar, I've had this apple flavor for at least 2-3 years now, and it has not gone dry because I literally packed it into this mason jar to where it is compressed, and you have to literally take your finger to free up tobacco to be able to put it into your pipe. That's the best way to store your tobacco. So, just a little heads up for you guys. And but the school bus is here. It's dropping off the neighbor's kids. So it must be around 2 or 3 something maybe. I don't really know. But I'm going to end the video on that. I hope you guys have a good one, and I really do appreciate all the love and support um, from you guys and all that. And I will probably make another video maybe later tonight or sometime tomorrow after my colonoscopy. Let you guys know how that goes. And I will see you guys in the next one.